Welcome back everyone. It is absolutely hammering it down. The swim I wanted to get in, which is Jason's, the one I've been putting work in, is taken. Sucks, but it's going to happen if you catch fish somewhere. But hey ho, we've come down to the complete opposite end of the lake in a swim called the Lawns, which is it's free. I've fished it before, I lost 2. The braid I was using at the time was absolutely useless, if I'm honest with you. I'm not going to name the company. I might have already in my other vlogs, but yeah, I'm not going to do it. But yeah, we'll show you. Nice little corner swim. We've got the out of bounds rope just here, which one rod's going to go on. And the good thing about this is I can walk out down in the bushes down there and chuck some bait out by hand. I've got some new bits and bobs from Forge Tackle, which is going to help me do that as well, along with some other bits and bobs that I ordered as well, because I've been taken on as a consultant for them as well. So happy days. Yeah, I'm getting soaked. I'm going to go get the gear, make the long trek round, and get set up. Right, just a quick one everyone. We've moved swim. The Lawns is absolute chock-a-block with weed, and honestly, like, I'm struggling to get the lead back, so there's no way I'm gonna fish a swim that I probably won't land a fish. I'll give it a couple of months when the weed dies down and give it a go in there. The only sort of available swim with a bit of water is one called the Runway. Never fished it before, found some spots, so I'm going to get some rigs and everything sorted out, get the rods out, get a bit of bait out, and then we'll come back to you with things that I've changed, things that I've customised / borderline bodged, ruined thing. Yeah, we'll come back with some new bits that I got from Forge Tackle as well, other than the hat, obviously. So yeah, see you soon. You're such a lazy git. Well, apologies for the lack of everything today. Today's just a total write-off. I'm absolutely soaked to the bone, I'm knackered, my arm is killing me. I've never fished a swim before, so I'm not overly confident. I've seen fish showing, probably about 40 yards past where I'm fishing, so hopefully the bait draw them into where I'm fishing and we can get a bite. If not, the matey and Jason's is moving tomorrow, so I'll probably, if it goes crap in here tonight, we'll flop and move along into Jason's. At least I know the spots work and they like the bait in that area, so at least we can hopefully get a fish for the camera, and I'll be confident and comfortable and have time to show you guys all the new bits and bobs I have with me. The weather is absolutely crap. It hasn't stopped raining, and like I said, I am soaked. We're gonna have some dinner because I haven't eaten all day, and what time is it now? It's about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Focus, what are you doing? Yeah, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I haven't eaten since I got here, so I'm gonna munch some food, lie down, and hopefully get a bite. But if not, we'll try and make it a bit more entertaining tomorrow. I mean, it's been boring for me, just absolute hard work, so for you guys up until this point, it's probably been rubbish. But yeah, we'll see you probably in the morning, packing away. Good morning everyone. We've had this fish, but if I'm honest, I'm lucky to get it in because it's so weedy out there. So I'm gonna have a walk round to Jason's and see if matey boy's left. If he has, I'm still going to jump in there even though I've had a fish, purely because I don't want to get a fish locked up in a weed. I don't want to lose a fish. and I think in terms of fish safety it's probably going to be the best thing. What a cracking comment. Really pleased with this one. Slight change of plans. I got up early, took a bucket round to Jason's, and it had already been bucketed, which is mental. Get off it, silly dog. Yeah, it's blooming mental, because that swim never got fished. Started catching from there, and now it's bucketed before I can even get a chance. So yeah, we're not gonna stick it out in the runway. Sorry, I'm gonna move around to the turf swim, which is the swim next door to my left. I fished it before, had some fish of it. I know the spots. I don't think it's as weedy as where I am now, but it'll be a bit more comfortable for me until my arm gets better anyway, because it's a lot of a shorter cast than what I am having to do just here. So I'm going to pop to the shop, get some batteries, come back, pack away, move next door, get the rods out and everything, and then as promised we'll show you a couple of bits and bobs. We shall see you soon, probably half dead and tired, but hey ho. Right, we got the rods out. Well, we got 2 of them out, straight ahead, 15 wraps, easy. Everyone knows the same spot in the swim. It's just comfortable fishing for me. My arm is really playing up, like I said earlier. Struggling to cast. Got the 3rd rod, I've got to find a spot for that. I don't want it to be too far out for the same reason. But it's looking good. Seen fish showing in the area. Stuck a bit of bait out, so we'll see what happens. We'll catch you soon once all the rods are out, and we'll show you some bits and bobs. Right everyone, first things first, new rods. I managed to get a set of 3 on eBay, 250 quid. I've been after these rods for absolute donkeys. They're the Quasar K1 from ProLogic. You've got Alps reel seats, you've got this little nifty thing underneath here, which is quite helpful when you get the ProLogic rod mates. The handles are perfect, nice for gripping and casting distances. It's got a 40mm butt ring on it, which is a bit different, especially with the K guys as well. I'm not used to it, but with such a thin diameter line with the braid, it's no biggie, to be fair. And you might have noticed with these NGT singles, I've borderline ruined them, and or bodged or camoed / customised, but hey ho, I get bored and I do silly things. I don't mind it, it looks quite cool. And then these are new as well from Forge Tackle, just the indicators, absolutely love them. Lightweight, I chose the white ones because they're easier to see in the night, early morning and all sorts. I don't need isotopes or anything like that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to when my arm heals and giving these rods a real good go, see how far I can get them. Lovely times. The weather's calmed down. There's still a breeze going across the lake down towards my left, but it's looking good for it. It's proper moody. It's like dark skies. I'll show you in a second. But yeah, dark skies. It's not raining, which is nice. Hopefully the fish come on the feed. I've got a good feeling there's quite a lot of the fish are up the opposite end. It's just nicer for them on the back of the wind. I mean, with the speed of the wind it has been the last couple of days, it's not nice to be on the end of it. Thankfully I'm sort of tucked away. But yeah, let's have a look at that. Looks good for it, doesn't it? And we'll see. Morning everybody. Yeah, nothing's happened. It's chucking it down. So I'm not going to show any of the Forge Tackle bits this time around. I'll just do it on my next one. It's not worth standing out in the rain. The lighting's absolutely useless. The only thing I will show, because I'm literally right in it, is this.
This is the Sherpa 4 sleeping bag. It is so comfortable. Like, I could literally go back to sleep right now for the rest of the day. It's so warm, it's so comfy. Oh, it's brilliant. Oh, crikey. Yeah, nothing through the night. Couple of the odd bleeps, but that's probably fish swimming through the lines. I heard them crashing quite close in. Oh, whoa, got too quick. Crikey. I heard them crashing quite close in. So, I'm gonna keep my eye on that. It's just to my right. See what happens.
Just had an absolute belting run on the right rod. Playing it for a good 5-10 minutes and it pinged off. Yeah, it was a good fish. I know it was a good fish. You just know when it was a good fish, and it was a good fish. Yeah. Gonna get the rod back out, stick a little bit of bait out. Hopefully we can tempt another one. But that one that's punched me right in the ghoulies, that one has. Weren't massive, but it felt like a good 30. Hey ho. Rod's gonna get back out. Rod's gonna get back out. Rod's gonna go back out. And we'll come back to you hopefully with a fish. Well, I'll probably look a bit sweaty. Past half hour, 45 minutes. I've had a bit of a lead around with the marker rod because my left rod is just random, if you know what I mean. Like, the two in front of me are on a spot I know produces. I've had a bite even though I lost it, which sucks. But yeah, the left rod is just random, so let it about, found a nice silty spot over the top of a weed bed. It's only a small weed bed, otherwise I wouldn't fish over the top of it. And it's only 11 wraps out as well, so I'll be alright. If I hook one, it's more likely going to go away from me than towards me. So yeah, we're going to get the rod clipped up and everything like that. I'm going to stick a scent from hell on there because that's the stinkiest, smelliest one I have, and in the silt, that's probably the best idea. White one as well, so it will stand out on top of the silt. I'm not going to bait up with boilies. I'm going to crush boilies and just fish boilie crumb over the top, half boilies as well. Just so sort of, I don't want anything plugging into the silt too much. I want it sat on the top. So yeah, looking forward to this. It's quite nice to find a silty spot. I've never found too many in here because you've either got gravel, sand or weed. So yeah, happy days. I'm going to get that rod out, get sorted, move all the rods over because that's on the right hand side of the swim, and hopefully we can bag a fish. We'll see. Well, as you guys can see, it is absolutely hammering it down. This has literally come out of nowhere. It was like relatively bright and sunny like 5 minutes ago, and then all of a sudden this, it's almost instantaneously happened. Mental. We've had one carp, we've lost one carp, so hopefully we can redeem ourselves. If not, I'm back on Thursday anyway, so what I might do is, instead of going home compiling this, all the footage and that, and then putting it together, I might come back Thursday, do some recording, bits and bobs then, and then merge it into one. Yeah, I'll do that, it'll be a lot easier. I don't want to keep uploading too much. Crikey, look at that. Right, morning. The close-in rod that I found a spot yesterday that I was telling you about just booted off. Weeded me up, got the fish in. Well, I say fish. I got half a ton of weed in. Started picking it apart. Found the fish in there. It was a stocky, probably about 22, 23 pound. As I was trying to get it into the net, it was a bit of a pain, to be fair. I was sort of trying to hold on to the leader and steer the fish away from the weed, because I don't want it going back in like the massive ball of weed. Then the rig come out, so I was like, okay. And then the fish just sort of sat still next to my leg, so I was like, all right, fair enough. I'm gonna try and scoop him into the net just so he's safe and sound. I can get him out, have a photo and that. And then he decided, no, we're not gonna do that today. You've touched me, so I'm gonna go tell my dad now. So yeah, he's gone. It was a leathery, scaly, stocky, probably about 23, 24 pound. Yeah, you just have to take my word for it. Bit of a pain. Yeah, got the rig and everything here. To be fair, you could ask the people that are opposite me, because they'd probably find it funny. But I'm glad, for me, I saw the fish. I saw it went one of the big ones. If it was, I would not have let it go. But yeah, I'm glad it's not weeded up and it's nice and free to go and swim about its daily business. And I'm glad that little spot that I found yesterday produced. I weren't expecting it to be honest. When I heard the alarm going, I was like, yeah, it was one of the rods that's straight out in front of me. So yeah, I'm happy about that. And I didn't put any boilie out over it, just crumb and chops. Obviously it's boilie, but I mean like whole boilie, so just smaller bits just that sit on top of the silt. So yeah, we're gonna get a fresh rig on, get the rod back out, and then get ready to pack away today. But yeah, I'm still gonna count that fish, even though I didn't get a photo, purely because it was right in front of me. I touched it. I basically picked it up to put it in the net, and it swam off. And I couldn't get the net up, if I'm honest, because it was under all the weed, and it was just too much hassle. So yeah, slightly redeemed myself. We'll call it 1.5. So I'm 1.5 to 1. So I'm beating the lake by half a point. Hopefully we can fully redeem ourselves and have a fish on the bank to show you guys. The weed in here is crazy at the minute. Like, that fish took a good 20 yards of line, and it was free. Obviously I dumped the lead. It's playing it absolutely perfect, and then it just goes to the right a bit, and in between this swim and runway next door, there's obviously weed beds because it don't get fished because it's in between two swims. There's a massive, great big bush and woodland in the middle, so the fish know where the safety is. Managed to get it in anyway. Don't know. I think some of the weed in here does need to come out, because the majority of that was just like, it weren't on the bottom, it must have been drifting quite high. So I think there's some weed that does need to come out. Not all of it, because I like it. It's natural for the fish. It holds a lot of natural food source for them. Creates a lot of oxygen. It really does help, in my opinion, helps the fish grow, and it's great for their habitat. But I think nuisance bits of weed like that, like you get a little bit and then that little bit grabs hold of other bits, and it's just like you end up dragging in a football pitch. I'm surprised like Cristiano Ronaldo went in the middle of that. But yes, I think some of it needs to go, but give it a couple months anyway and it'll die off. That's when I'm looking forward to fishing this place, but it's practically empty and cold. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna go over, I wouldn't say a different approach for the winter. I'm gonna go with the exact same approach. I'm not gonna hold back on the bait. I'm gonna feed them. I'm gonna really feed them. But yeah, we're gonna get this rod sorted, get it back out, and yeah, hopefully get a fish in the net this time, instead of playing tennis with it. Yeah, hey ho, see you soon. Right, we're slowly packing away, but this dog seems to be posing for Tinder or something like that. Bear, what are you doing? Huh? Yeah, you're all embarrassed now. Yeah, caught you in the act. Trying to swipe left all them girl dogs. Pervert, aren't ya? Oh, you pervert. No. What do you mean no? He's lying, everyone, he is a pervert. But yeah, quick update just whilst we're drying our feet and packing away. Just seen an absolute chunk jump out there. Excuse the plane again, some lucky buggers going on holiday. But yeah, slowly but surely getting there, packing away. Hoping, fingers crossed, that the one of the rods melt off whilst we're doing it. But if not, we'll be back soon anyway. Right, if we don't have a fish and update you with that, we'll see you guys soon. And we're back. And amazingly, Jason's is free. I've stood here for a minute or two and there's a couple of fish that I've shown. So we're going to start off here. It's Thursday, I've got till Monday. So I've got a long session ahead of me. It's going to be the longest I've had him out. So I'm looking forward to it, and yeah, sort of nervous at the same time to see how this one copes. It'll be alright, to be fair, usually is. Yeah, I'm quite pleased Jason's is free. As you guys know, last week, well, a couple of days ago, yeah, it was an absolute struggle for me to get in it, which, being a swim which was never fished before, was slightly irritating. I'll just be honest, I was totally, completely bleep off, because I've been putting a load of work in here, as you guys know, and yeah, it is what it is. Can't claim a swim to be mine, I guess, and there is going to be people that will fish it because you've caught out of there, so it is what it is. But yeah, it's free now, so we've got a bucket in here. We're going to go around, get all the gear, get back, get set up, get comfortable. It's quite early, it's only just turned 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So yeah, I'm going to get the gear around, set up, stick some bait out, and yeah, chill for a bit, and then we'll show you some of the bits and bobs we've got from Forge Tackle. So we'll see you soon. Right guys, for those of you that don't like me doing tackle reviews and showing bits and bobs, it's about to happen now, so yeah, if you're one of those people, just skip a little bit forwards. I've got the tabletop hide your luggage bag with me today, with the internal tray, which is now my tackle box. So what we'll do, we'll start off with the tackle box side of things. I mean, look how compact that is. Bearing in mind, see-through lid, totally waterproof. It weighs nothing, so when you tie in rigs and everything like that, it's perfect. I've also got one of the small internal trays that fits in there as well, so if you want to put your leads and little bits just to tie specific rigs in there, you can. It's bloody brilliant, it really is. Zip back up. Yeah, that's the internal side of things, the tray. I'm going to move on to the big bag now. As the name suggests, tabletop bag. Eradicates the need for a bivvy table, so it's sort of two birds with one stone. You're carrying stuff, but you also got the table at the same time. Nice hardware and handles, shoulder strap. And one of my favourite parts about this is the material allows you to put stickers on it, and if you know me, I love sticker bombing everything. Done it to my van, old rods, everything like that, so as soon as my sticker packs arrive, this is going to be sticker bombs of high heaven. Alright, internal space, as you can see, loads of room. Most of the stuff that's in, well, was in here is not anymore. It's totally waterproof as well. So you can carry your clothes, electronics, cameras, you know what I mean, and it will keep it safe. I mean, it's got a nice hard bottom as well. It's rock hard, honestly, guys. I mean, I used to carry all like the like your typical luggage, like materials, like a canvasy material, and I used to break things used to get soaking wet, and this stuff is just perfect for me because, I mean, I don't necessarily look after my stuff. I don't abuse it, but I use it, if you know what I mean. I'll use the things how they're supposed to be used. I won't keep everything like massively clean or anything like that, but yeah, like I said, I use it, and this is perfect for me. So if you're in the market for a new luggage and you want something that's waterproof, James proof, yeah, brilliant, check it out. Right, the next thing I wanted to show you guys is something I've had for a while now. You guys have seen it quite a lot. It's a good bit of kit, does its job, keeps you warm, you can use it as a pillow. Is this thing. This is what you call a carp dog, or other words which I won't say online because they're swear words. Yeah, he barks, makes mess, does really smelly farts, takes up your bed, but he's great company. So if you're in the market for a carp dog, you can't have this one, but you can get one similar. So all jokes and tackle reviews and bits and bobs aside, on the fishing front, I haven't seen anything show in a while. The wind's picking up quite a bit on the lake, so it's pushing us southwesterly, so I'm technically on the back of it, which what I've learned from this swim is it does produce and does quite well when you're on, well, when the wind's conditions how it is, so you're on the back of it. I'm thinking I may have spooked the fish away a bit with baiting up, because I did stick quite a bit out, but I'm hoping they'll come back. I'm confident. Obviously I didn't get fish to swim last week, so I don't know what has happened. It's had like 3 people in it since, so I don't know what they've done in terms of sticking bait out or fishing spots if they're anywhere near the spots I'm on. So yeah, we'll play it by ear or play it by eye, whatever the saying is, for tonight. And like I said earlier, I've got till Monday, so I've got a good couple of nights. Might be doing a bit of lazy angling just to see what happens. I know they'll turn up. I've done sessions here before, like 3-day sessions, and they've turned up on the last day, and I've had like multiple hits, so it's well worth sticking about. The fishing here move around a lot, and as I was chatting to another guy earlier, there's fish in every swim in this lake. There is. I don't think they stick to one place, like hold up there. I think they move around a lot. There's so much for them to do in this lake in terms of features, and so much natural food too. They've got to be moving around a lot. And obviously you've got the anglers that are moving around, like putting pressure on the lake and moving them about as well. So yeah, I'm semi-confident something's going to happen. Oh yeah, I wanted to say a thank you to one of my subscribers who told me to get one of these for my tennis elbow. It's an absolute godsend, and I'm actually able to cast the distance I'm casting without any hassle, so thank you very much. You've saved my arm and made my fishing a bit more enjoyable whilst it's healing. Hopefully we'll come back to you soon with some fish or something entertaining. Let me know, mate. Yeah, we'll catch you soon. Quick update everybody, it's now 6 o'clock, nothing's happened. I'm sat here constantly staring at the lake, haven't seen a fish show. There's fish showing down to my right, so hopefully they'll drift up towards me tonight or tomorrow morning. But it's usually the case when I fish this swim that nothing happens for the first night, and then the next morning I'll get a bite. So hopefully it's the same, and we can carry on this little spree of catching. I don't want to blank. Obviously no one enjoys blanking, but I feel like I'm on a little bit of a roll at the minute and I want to carry that on. So yeah, if you don't see me for the rest of tonight, or today should I say, I'll catch up with you guys with an update in the morning. Morning everyone. And what a glorious morning it is. It's nice and sunny. It's lovely. So it's got me wearing my £3 oldie Polaroids, and I'm telling you, I've had Fortis ones, ESP ones, Fox ones, expensive ones, and £3. These are just as good, if not better. So it just goes to show that you can have something that's branded and something that's cheap, and majority of the time they're just the same, unless you're going on to like, I can't remember the name of them, they're like really expensive, like army ones, they're like £120. Like, yeah, those ones do make a massive difference. There's weird technology or whatever, but yeah, have a look at these, cheap and cheerful. Bought a couple sets, and it's like a grey colour lens, so they work quite well when it's sunny. They do the job. Like, there's no point in me spending 15-20 quid when I can spend £3. Well, saying that, I did buy a few pairs because I tend to break things. But yeah, as you can see, it's lake's flat calm. Haven't had anything in terms of fish or anything like that. But we got till 2-3 o'clock, which is sort of the last knockings for bite time in this swim. So we'll see what happens. If nothing happens by that time, we'll refresh the hook baits, stick a bit more bait out on top, and just do the same, play the waiting game. I know they'll turn up at some point, whether it'll be within the time frame that I'm here, I don't know. Whether they don't turn up because it's been ruined by other people, I also don't know. But there's only one way to find out, and that's being here. Isn't it, dog? Bear? No? Okay. Just walking him back and forth, trying to get him to go to the toilet. Yeah. Oh. Just create a discussion. In the swim, someone's left a load of, like, I don't know if it's, I don't eat a lot of nuts, cashew nut shells all over the floor. Like, you've obviously taken the packet of cashews home, so why can't you just put the shells in the bin as you're eating them? Like, litter for me is a pet hate, and just things like that. Like, you might not, like, not directly talking to the person who did it because they might not even watch this, but you might not think it, but little bits like that, it's food. It's going to smell, it's going to attract rodents, it's going to attract all sorts. Like, we pay a lot of money for this membership, and I'm surprised, so surprised, the amount of rubbish and stuff like that that's been left. I had to pull a size 4 choddy hook out of Bear's paw a couple of weeks back. Luckily it didn't go through to the barb, so it just come out. He had a bit of a sulk. He's all right now. But yeah, like, there was that, and like a week before that he got tangled in like 40-50 yards of braid which someone had just chucked in a bush. Like, it's not hard to take rubbish home with you, and I'm so surprised, like, a place like this has got some people. I mean, don't get me wrong, 80% of the members on here are sound, like proper decent anglers. 20%, like, just the rubbish and stuff like that gets left behind. There's just no need for it. We all pay a lot of money for this, and it's like, if you pay this amount of money for a ticket and you're treating it like that, what's your house look like? Jeez. But yeah, rant over. Advice for the day: just take your rubbish home with you. It's like, well, I guarantee most of you probably do, to be fair. I think if you enjoy my videos, you've probably got quite like-minded with me, and you probably share the same views, so it's just annoying, isn't it? But yeah, hey ho, like I said, rant over. We'll keep you updated on the fish front, try and get a bit of decent footage. I want to get a run on camera like we did last time, but like set up with like the camera facing the tripod, a bite like that, not me just like sitting there waffling like that and then all of a sudden be like and then run into it. So we'll try and get a bite on camera like that. But no, my luck, I'll set everything up and we'll be sat here for like 3-4 days and nothing can happen. And then as soon as I move it, it'll start going. Right, come on, Pooch, let's get back. It's so sunny today. It's nice and warm. Yesterday it was quite cold. I had to wear a hoodie most of the day. Come on. But yeah, we'll see you guys soon. See, this is what I was on about. Might seem petty, but to me that's just rank. Like, it's sent a day ticket, so don't treat it like one. Or even then, you shouldn't be treating day tickets like that, or any lake, to be fair. It's not hard, just to, like, as you're eating them, just put them in a bin. Innit, boy? Huh? What do you reckon? Huh? What do you reckon? Oh, look at your wagging tails. Look at your wagging tails. Put it in a bin. Oh, it looks lovely. Right rod's just booted off. Resulted in this little stocky down here. We'll get him out in a minute. As you can see, we got a new net. We've got two, to be fair. Nice long handles. Show you through the spare one quickly. Camo mesh, can't go wrong with a bit of camo. The mesh itself is nice and soft. Got the forged tackle logo there. Carbon arms. Spreader block's decent. Like I said, 8-foot long pole. 2 sections, so you can split it here in case you're in a boat or whatnot. But the longer net handle is perfect for a swim like this, so I can reach out as far as possible and net the fish. They're a decent bit of kit. They're not even expensive either. I think they're like 40 euros. Camo mesh. The mesh is nice and soft as well. I don't like nets with it's almost like borderline wiry mesh. I think it damages the fish. It's quite harsh on the scales and everything like that as well, so the softer the mesh the better. These are brilliant. Give them a go. Alright, let's get this fish out. Well, what a character this is. Doesn't seem to have any anal fins. It's basically a lever. Lovely fish. It's different, but I'll take that any day of the week. Let's have a look at the other side. What a strange character. I'm not complaining. Went off like a rocket. I'm not surprised the shape of it. Not going to bother weighing it. It's probably about 16 pounds. Probably not even that. But it just feels amazing. Right, let's get him back. Right guys, that's the rod sorted out for the evening. We've got some fresh hook baits on there. 5 spoms over each one, so it's not too much bait, but it's enough to get a bite and top up the area, if you know what I mean. So we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. It's actually looking quite good for a bite this evening. Excuse the plane if you can hear it. Usually I'd write off the evenings in this swim because it's only been really like mornings that I've had the bites. Well, mornings up until 2 o'clock, as I said before. So it'd usually be written off, but it's actually looking really, really good for it this evening. I've seen a few fish showing as well, so we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated as I'm going. If anything happens, you will know. If not, I'll catch you guys in the morning. Just have a look at that. Such a beautiful lake this is. Oh yeah, and since I went home and come back, I changed these again. I found some camo wrap and I got bored and camo wrapped the life out of everything, as I usually do. I quite like it. Why not? Oh. Yeah, I've seen fish showing just around here, just past the middle of the islands. Yeah, we've got fresh bait out there, fresh hook baits. Did 5 spoms over each rod. It's enough to get a bite, but not too much to ruin what I've already got out there already. Well, in all fairness, I don't think you can overfeed the fish in here. They're such munching machines. But yeah, hopefully one of these little puppies rips off. And hopefully it's a big old 40-pounder on the originals. Fingers crossed. We'll see you guys in the morning. That's if nothing else happens anyway. Well, good morning everyone. It's probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock. The sun's just coming up and the rod rips off. Bit of a chunk. Say upper 20s, but we'll give it away just to see. Happy days. Right, let's have a look at the other side and then get him weighed up and get him back. I say that about all of them, to be honest. They're all bangers, isn't it? Happy days. I just woke up from a random nap, and I've had a bit of an epiphany. What I'm going to do after this vlog, obviously, because I've done it already, is start keeping my vlogs just to fishing. I don't want to annoy or have to have any of like you guys that subscribe to me have to flick through bits you don't want to watch and stuff like that if you don't like the tackle reviews and everything like that. So what I'm going to do from now on is all the tackle reviews and bits and bobs, so I'm going to make do separate videos and that for it, and then keep my fishing vlogs just pure fishing, which is, it's probably going to be a lot better for me as well. Even though it's going to be more content coming through the channel and a bit more work, it's probably going to make my fishing a lot better, a lot more relaxed. I can concentrate a bit more on the entertainment side of it, and then the reviews, I can do more in-depth reviews. I can do some of them from home, to be honest, which it'll be a lot quieter. I won't have airplanes coming over me every 5 seconds, so on and so forth. So yeah, hopefully that'll keep everyone happy, because I want to grow my channel. I want to start doing the content a hell of a lot more, better quality. So it's something I'm going to start doing, and I want to learn the videography, the videography side of it a lot better. I want to start making almost like mini movies. Like I used to try so hard with like different, obviously like the time lapses with the music and stuff like that. So I might start bringing them into it a bit more, but not necessarily just with like the hardcore drum and bass, but just like different sorts of music, and just try and make it a bit more entertaining for you guys, a bit more camera work, like shots like of the like surroundings and stuff like that, wildlife shots if I can get any. Just make it a bit more fun instead of, I don't know, that might annoy other people, so it's quite hard. But yeah, drop some comments in the comment box below of any suggestions that you want to see. Maybe like walking around a lake finding fish, even though it's a bit of a pain because the majority of the time on here. And my favourite style of fishing, to be honest, is working spots and getting a fish to come to me. I think chasing after fish, yeah, it can work, don't get me wrong, you can pick off some decent fish with it, but on here you're not allowed to climb trees, you're not allowed to like stalk in anywhere else other than dedicated swims, so it's hard to find target fish and chase after them, and like you can only go by like recent captures, like to try and find the areas I've been in. But again, recent captures, they're not going to be in that area. Like I don't believe a fish will get caught somewhere and then hang around in that area, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I prefer on here to sort of the bait and wait approach, but the working at the swim, because sooner or later I believe that fish, if you keep a food source going in, I believe that every fish will visit that. I do honestly believe that. But yeah, if you got any other suggestions, weird dog, things that you want to see, maybe more, even though I only tend to really use 2 rigs now, pop-up rigs, maybe we can start not necessarily using, but doing like some rig tutorials and bits and bobs like that, because I know how to tie almost every single rig in existence. I used to sit at home and practice tying them, so maybe I can start doing for loads of, because there's everyone that watches, there's all different levels of us on here. So some people might want to learn how to tie rigs, but some people might not, so that could always be another separate video, things I could do as well, if that's not one of the things that wants to be seen in the vlogs. But yeah, I do this for you guys, so if you've got any suggestions, the things you want to see, the things you want to hear, if you want to see more of the little bugger, the carp dog, we'll do that as well. If you want to see duos, I mean, there's a couple of people on here, well, one guy, Jay, he does videos and vlogs and stuff. If you want to see like a little social, you want to get to know other people as well, any questions that you want me to ask, if you want to know a bit more about me or whatever, yeah, any suggestions, like I said, drop in the box below. But we're going to crack on with a bit of fishing now. Gonna get some food in me. I love food. Literally, we should do like a little cooking section. But yeah, we'll come back to you guys soon. Right, as you can see, everything's on a barrow in a rush. We're leaving Jason's. I'm gonna head down to that end. Gonna try out Long Chuck or the Plateau. No one bothers with those swims, and in my opinion, the fish are moving down that end. I've got to move out of this swim tomorrow anyway, so for the sake of rushing around tomorrow, I'll move today. And the missus, or the powers that be, have said that I can stay till Tuesday. So yeah, we'll get down there and we'll come back to you once we're set up. The rods are finally out. I am absolutely battered. Oh, and this little git is really winding me up. Won't stop barking, he's doing me head in. And super glue his mouth shut. I'm sweating my tits off as well. But yeah. Ooh, rods are out. Took probably about 20 years of my life to find some spots. Hopefully the spots that I'm on will produce. We'll just stick it out until we leave. I'm so tired, I don't even care. But yeah, if anything happens, we'll keep you updated. If not, we'll see you tomorrow because I'm going to sleep soon. Right guys, I think we're going to call it a day, to be honest. It's not even 10 o'clock and it's 24 degrees. It's going to be 33 today. It's so hot. It's not fair on little man here, to be fair. And I'm 99% sure that no fish are going to come out, especially where I am. It's quite weedy, and yeah, even if I do hook into something, the chances of landing it is probably going to be quite slim. So I mean, I've caught anyway, so it's not like I'm going home blanking. Mate Jay next door's had the broken lin, and the pictures are just unreal. Such a banging fish. So yeah, we're gonna pack away and head home. We can't come back this weekend because they got the charity match on, but first thing Monday we're going to be back and we're going to reevaluate everything and try and get one of these originals. So yeah, thank you for watching and we'll see you again soon.